What's going on, YouTube? I just wanted to stop by and give a few heads up on some things that are changing at the Disney parks. So currently, as I'm aware, I just found this out right now. Currently, the parks have added more restrictions to wearing masks. You must now wear your mask while sitting and or standing stationary until you are actively eating or drinking um, at the parks. And when we're stationary and actively eating or drinking, you can then remove your mask to eat or drink. This is a change from the a couple weeks ago when you can sit down and remove your mask while you were stationary, as long as you were about to eat or drink. So that has changed. I found this news out from WDW News today. They are a YouTube channel as well. They have a lot of great information on a lot of things pertaining to the parks, but they just released this information, and they said that parks were not quite enforcing it yet. So it may be something that they're going to add on once spring break hits, which is next week. It may be something that they are just rolling out that will be starting soon. But as of today, it has been restructured to you must keep your mask on over your nose and your mouth, secured throughout your day in the parks, even when sitting or standing stationary, unless you are actively eating or drinking. That's the only time you are able to remove your mask. Some more news. Starting March 7th, Disney's Blizzard Beach water park will be opening up. They are opening it up. I know Universal has opened up their water parks, and from everything I'm seeing, there are not a lot of people at those water parks, but you have to wear your mask completely on throughout the day unless you are in a pool of water or sliding down a slide. But you must wear your masks in all the lines leading up to the slide. So there's a few things going on with that. I do live in Texas, and our state was the second state with the face mask ordinance has been lifted. I believe on March 10th, Texas will no longer be required to wear masks. So it's going to be very interesting to see how all the states follow, or if COVID does spike. It's going to be very interesting to see all that information. On top of that, with the opening of Blizzard Beach, there could be more crowds. There could be less crowds depending on what people want to do. I do know that Disney is going to be fairly busy through your spring break week. I have looked at park reservations, and it does look like this coming week, starting on Sunday, Sunday, let me get the exact date for y'all. Sunday the 7th through Sunday the 21st looks to be very busy at all the Disney parks. So keep that in mind. I have talked to a lot of people who are headed to the parks this weekend and the following weekend. So just be aware it's going to be very busy. Have your hand sanitizers with you. Be ready to wash your hands plenty. There are hand sanitizer stations throughout the park, but if you have it more readily available, it might be a little bit easier for you. That's some of the stuff going on. I just wanted to get on really quick and fill y'all in with this information. Like I said, I do have a lot of people who have been telling me they're getting ready to go to the park. So that is a big thing. I want to be able to pass this information out to you as quickly as I can. On top of that, I have lowered the subscriber count to 250 for the Mandalorian lithographs. So please like, share, and subscribe, and I will be getting out, hopefully getting those out by the end of March. That would be awesome. If y'all have any other questions, please let me know. I did have a couple questions from one of my viewers recently. Disney no longer sells the Disney dollars. That was a thing that they did away with a little while ago, although they were very cool. Basically, what a Disney dollar was is parents can go purchase Disney dollars that had the same value of dollar bills. I think they had denominations of $1, $5, $10, and I believe $20. I'm not 100% on the $20, but these were Disney dollars that you could hand to your kids so they can buy their own items. It was an exact exchange. They did do away with that. The amount of money, the next question was, how much money should a family save up for a trip to Disney? That all depends on where you want to stay, how long you want to stay, how many parks you want to attend. I know most recently I spent about $2,800 for 3 tickets for a 5-day pass, and I believe it was 7 nights off property. So that's about $3,000 if you're staying off property. Sometimes you can get a really good deal staying on property, but I would probably say average of $4,000 is probably a good amount to save if you're staying at a value resort or at a lower cost property off the Disney resort. So that is 2 questions I wanted to hit straight away. I do also get a lot of questions about pin trading. Pin trading is an awesome thing. It was more widespread throughout the parks before COVID. Now, currently, there's only a few stations you can pin trade, but they still do have it at the parks, and it's still very cool for kids. I know when I went in January, my daughter wanted to hit all of the pin trading stations, as well as my nieces, and they got a lot of really cool pins out of it. You can always visit the pin trading station, and you can always ask a cast member, hey, are there any other pins in your location that maybe aren't up? And a lot of the times cast members will clean them off for you and show you what they have. The new pin trading system is you go to the pin trading station and you find a pin that you want, you remove the pin from your lanyard, and you put it inside a box at the pin trading station. Once you drop your pin in the box, you are then given the pin you've chosen, and it is handed to you through a Clorox wipe or a disinfectant wipe, and you'll take it directly from that. And you can wipe it off again if you'd like, but you can put it straight on your lanyard from there. So there are multiple places throughout the parks. Animal Kingdom, I know there is one at, I wish I remember the store name, but it's the store directly as you're walking into the park towards the Tree of Life. It is the store to your right. So there's a pin trading station there. There's also a pin trading station catty corner to the Lion King show. And I believe there's one more closer to Everest. That's all at Animal Kingdom. Epcot, they're at the pin trader store. So it's just outside the pin trader store. And I want to say they were in Germany or Norway as well. Magic Kingdom has quite a few more. They're kind of throughout the park. So that there are a lot. So I can't tell you all of them at Magic Kingdom. And Hollywood Studios, I do remember they were in Hollywood and Vine, I believe. So there's quite a few places at Hollywood Studios as well. So if y'all are looking to pin trade, I recommend you buy your pins at Disney stores closest to you. They have a lot of good pins at the Disney stores. I call them trader pins. Normally the stores get a lot of pins at lower cost than what you'd pay at parks. You could buy multiple of the same pin and you use those as traders. So you find a pin you want, you have 4 or 5 of the same pin, you just use that pin, trade it for the one you want, and you got a whole new pin while you still have the ones you just purchased. So that is all I wanted to touch on today. I am sorry I have not dropped a video. I am working very hard to raise my editing skills and be able to give you the best videos possible for all parks. But please ask me any questions you may have on any of the parks, and I will happily answer through one of the live streams. I have no problem doing that, but I do want to make sure that the videos I'm putting out are great quality, and that's just going to take a little bit of time just because I came in this so new, and I want to be better at it. And I don't want to put something out that you might get bored within the first 2 minutes because it's very plain. So my goal is to get better at that and put out more videos so you can have the best information from myself, from an aspect of traveling to Disney World without being in Florida. That's what I want to give you all. You can find a lot of great things from people that live in Florida, but I want to give you it from a perspective of somebody traveling, somebody who wants to do this on a budget, and just have a great time without having to spend a ton of money. So that's where I'm coming from. I hope you enjoy my videos. I hope y'all are excited for possibly visiting Disney World. I am in talks with a travel agent to partner up with me and allow all of you watching to get some good deals to head out to the parks, whether you're staying at Disney or whether you want to visit other parks such as Universal or Busch Gardens or SeaWorld or anything like that in Florida. So stay tuned for that. That'll be happening very soon. And I hope you all have a great day. And as always, remember, it's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. And I'll see you then.